Lads and Lassies, and welcome back to my channel. As I'm Mr. Mayhem. Today we'll be going over my achievements again. Now I did this last year along with the trophies as well. This one will be coming out a lot closer at the time. I'm currently recording this halfway through April. But the trophies one, I haven't played much PlayStation. I have like maybe 15 games, so I'm gonna wait until later on in the year and do that then. But I just thought it'd be fun to go through again and just go through my achievements of what I've done for the last year. But yeah, before we get into this, if you do enjoy this, remember to like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, links in the description. Let's start. So the first thing is obvious. My gamer score has gone up by almost 100,000 since last time I posted this. Kind of insane, but yeah. So, you know, obviously the elephant in the room staring you right in the face here is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, I put off getting this game for a while because I just heard it was shit, you know, blah 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 blah. But then it was half off, and I was like, do you know what? I'm interested in the gameplay enough, and there was quite a few times before where I was like, do you know what? I kind of want to try this. That I thought, do you know what? It's half price, just try it. Worst comes to worst, you can just trade it in. It's fine. I ended up kind of like really enjoying it. So much so that, as you can see, I ended up 100%ing it. This was, how long did this take me? Started this on the 30th and finished by the 7th, although I was away, so I probably would have finished it on the 5th if not for that. But these achievements were quite easy. I say quite easy. From probably about here, it was quite a grind, but I enjoyed the gameplay loop a lot, so it didn't really feel like that much of a grind until the end. But everything's done. I got all the achievements. I really enjoyed my time with it. Definitely got my money's worth. It took me how long? It took me almost 2 days to max it out. Yeah, I got my money's worth of that. I'm very happy with it, and I quite enjoyed it, and I think it's better than people give it credit for, to be honest. It's not amazing, but it's decent. The next one, as you guys will have known, Alone in the Dark. I was very excited for this game for quite a while, and it came out, and the achievements at the time of recording are still bugged. I have all of them except I have all of them except 1 or 2. I should have this because I've done this 3 separate times. And I spent just under 15 hours. It probably would have been like 12 if I didn't have to try the runs again, but it is what it is. Go watch my video on that if you want to know my thoughts on it. Destiny 2, I just installed this to try again. Still, there's too much stuff for me to get into it. Fallout 3, I installed again to try again, and I got another achievement, which was, what was it? It was the one for creating all the craftable weapons. Again, Destiny went back for a bit of a nostalgia trip. Stalker Call of Pripyat, I haven't started this yet, but I just ran around for like 5 minutes and I got an achievement. Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. Now, the Stalker series is one that I've been very excited to try at some point, but the PC port was always quite a bit too much for me. So when they announced it was coming to consoles, I got very excited and bought it. And this is not a game that I will be maxing out because, yeah, it took me about 15 hours to finish the main game. This is a game that requires so much of you, and this isn't a bad thing. I think it's fantastic. This is a game that requires so much of you to just get through it. It's very difficult, as you probably know. You need to concentrate, you need to focus, and this game took a lot out of me. So and I haven't started Clear Sky yet, so I'm gonna go back and start Clear Sky later on. I don't know if I'll finish the mod before Stalker 2, but I'd like to. But we'll see, because it is very tough. But it is good. I do recommend it. Fallout 76, I just installed again to check it out and see where I was at, because I've been playing a lot of it on Steam Deck, so I wanted to see how far I got with that. And I remember back in lockdown, I played a lot of it. I've played even more of it on the Steam Deck. It's a lot of fun. I think I'm a bit burnt out on it now. I've put about 100 hours into it on the Steam Deck, and I think I'm about done with it for now. It is good, but it is just a bit tedious after a while. Halo Infinite, again, I installed it for, what's that for? I think that was just to play it for fun, really. Yeah. Trepang 2, I bought this back when it came out and didn't play it, but then last month, I played through all of it, and that was a very fun experience. Was it last month or was it February? I think it was March. Yeah, it was March. Played through all of it. That's a lot of fun, but that's the completion I'll never go for because the hardest difficulty looks ridiculous. So, yeah, if that's not something I think I'll ever go for. Amnesia the Bunker. It was on Game Pass. Tried playing through it. It's very scary. I might try and go back to it at some point, but I have it on Steam Deck now because it was in a humble bundle. So, Baldur's Gate 3. Now, this is a game that I think I've put a decent amount of time. I say a decent amount for an RPG. It's nothing. I've put 11 hours into the game, right? I so desperately want to love this game. I so desperately want to get into it and play it for hundreds of hours, but I can't. I don't know why. There's something about it that I think for me, RPGs, I'm not really a big RPG fan. I'm more of like the Western RPG kind of fan, like the Fallout kind of easygoing RPG. This to me is overwhelming. I've kind of hit a wall of where to go and what to do. But to be fair, I did stop playing for like a couple months, then came back to it. So maybe one day, maybe if it goes on sale on Steam, or if I feel like it, I'll come back and try it again. But I just can't get into this game. Believe me, I am in awe about how much you can do in this game, of all the different ways you can do things. So to me, it is a fantastic game. I just cannot get into it. Frog Detective: The Entire Mystery. This was an easy completion on Game Pass. Same with Adios and Venba, although that was Games with Gold. Venba was quite cool though. Like artistically, I quite liked it. Tiny Tina's, I've tried to get into that again. It just didn't. I just couldn't do it. Dead Island 2, I re-downloaded and got the. I re-downloaded it and played the DLC because I bought the season pass on sale a while ago, and played it again and beat the DLC and got the last few achievements to mop up, and I discovered that I love this game. I think the combat is just so much fun, and I'm so excited for when it comes out on Steam at the end of the month. It's going to be absolute. I say end of the month. It's already out by the time you see this, so hopefully it's Steam Deck compatible. But yeah, I loved it. I'm very excited to play it again. Play It Up, I tried. Just not my kind of game. Bluey was an easy completion. Shooters Blood and Teeth. Now this, I got all the achievements in except for one. This game is quite buggy in terms of one of the achievements you can't get unless you kind of save scum. Which sucks. Like, you just can't get it because there's not enough stuff to unlock items in the shop. So I did enjoy my time with this game, but it is very buggy. Prey, absolute just fantastic game. Bought it on Steam Deck again. I've still to play through it, but it's pretty poggers. Peggle 2, I downloaded this because I've been watching a lot of Doug Doug, or had been watching a lot of Doug Doug at the time, and it's pretty good. Vampire Survivors was never a game I got into until I think it was I saw Bricky play it, and then I tried it, and I loved it. Like, it is so addicting. I need to go back and play more of that because it is fantastic. But Vampire Survivors is very, very good. Minecraft, it's Minecraft. I probably talked about it before. Jet Set Radio, I don't know why I downloaded that. I don't know why that's here. Pal World, I tried getting into this. I just don't think it's for me. Just a lot of maintenance, and only very few games can keep my attention for a lot of maintenance. Slaycation Paradise is a pretty fun top-down shooter. I kind of got a bit bored of it though because it's kind of like it's not like a roguelike, but you get dropped in these different areas and you need to survive. And I don't know, it was fine. I bought it for like £1 and it was fine. Control, I've talked about that before. Then we have Control Ultimate Edition. Just bought this because I want to play it again and just didn't come back to it. Then we have Now this is a game I bought Alan Wake 2 back when it came out, right? And I never finished it. But then I can't remember why I started playing this. I think it was because of Bricky. Yeah, because there's Warhammer stuff here. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Just a brilliant game. Gorgeous. So much fun. Great narrative. Very, very excited to see what they do next because I just loved Alan Wake 2 and I'll probably buy it again on PS5 when it goes down in price. Only issue with it is I wish there was a physical copy, but there just isn't one because they decided not to do one. Warhammer 40k Inquisitor, downloaded that to try it again, can't get into it. Dark Tide's pretty good, but again, not really fun without friends. Sniper Elite 3, I don't remember, Sniper Elite 3 I just installed because I wanted to try that again. Same with Halo 5, that game is ridiculously big. Master Chief Collection, again, I just want to play some Halo. Killer Frequency, this game was amazing. You will see a playthrough of this on the channel in October. I loved it. I need to go back and get all the achievements, but it is very much, for all the achievements, you do just need to kind of sit and wait. But I played through this blind on the channel and I loved it. So you'll see that in October for Horror Month. Mordhau, it was cheap and I wanted to try it. Again, I just couldn't get into it. Industria, I want to play through that again. It's a good game. Very short but good. Choo Choo Trials I downloaded because it was an easy completion and it came out on Xbox. Life is Strange 2 Colors, played through this for the first time and I loved it. I've not loved a Life is Strange game since the first one, so no, that's not true. I loved Before the Storm, but yeah, I really kind of loved this. I played Life is Strange 2 again after starting it in 2018 and not finishing it. I played it and it was okay. So Narco Below Zero, got this cheap code, started playing it, then something else took my attention. You know, it's just how things go. Firewatch, I tried playing this again, it just kept crashing. So that was kind of shit. Life is Strange Before the Storm, remastered, bought this ages ago, didn't play it. Got all the achievements. This and remastered original are buggy as hell. Do not buy these, they're awful. I got stuck on episode 4 because there was a bug that was patched out, but then they somehow managed to bring it back in for the remaster. Awful. Gone Home, again, I want to play through it again. Life is Strange, I wanted to check if it looked better or worse. Stardew Valley V2, I want to play it again, simple as. Callisto Protocol, I reinstalled to play through again. I enjoyed it a lot more now that I knew what it was. I think it's pretty good. And I played the DLC as well, which I thought was pretty good as well. Avatar, now I got this on release day and I've not gone back to it. I just found it very Far Cry-y and I just couldn't get into it. Visually it's stunning, but I just cannot get into it. I'll try going back to it again at some point, but I just can't get into it. AK Solotl, a fun little roguelike that I need to go back to again. You know, there's a theme here. Fortnite, I downloaded. I bought the Save the World mode because I quite liked the idea of that when it first came out. Now it just seems like a grind fest that I don't think it'd be fun. Rise Son of Rome again, just want to play through it again. Halo Wars 2, again, just want to play through it again. Call of Duty, well, that just would have been when it came out, you know, from Modern Warfare 3. 2042 again. I just want to play. I just want some modern Battlefield again, and it's okay. Age of Empires 2, Game Pass, Back 4 Blood. I can't remember where I started playing that. I think I bought the season pass and I found it quite fun. So, Ace Combat 7. That was after Top Gun, I believe, and I just tried it again and I couldn't get into it. Rollerdrome, very good art style, just couldn't get into it again. Payday 3. Oh my god, Payday 3. One of the biggest disappointments of my life, or say my life, of just last year, and just because, I put how much? 2 days, 7 hours into it, right? But I bought the Gold Edition, which, you know, came with the season pass and everything, and just, you know the story. Servers were down for, weeks, and I couldn't play it, so, and I haven't gone back to it since, September, so, or October. So it's pretty sad, because Payday 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, but yeah, rest in peace. That game's dead as fucking, that game's just dead. Battlefield 4 again, I want to try Modern Battlefield, but there was no games on it. Hell Let Loose, again, I want to hop into it, and that game is just crushing, but it's very good. Darksiders War Mastered, I very nearly beat this, but I think I'm stuck on a boss, and I just can't. No, it's not a boss. I'm stuck on an area where I don't have enough health to defeat the area boss, so I just gave up. Because I tried loads of times. Halo Wars, I want to play through it again. Injustice 2, I can't remember. I don't know why I installed some of these. RoboCrash was on Game Pass, and I just wanted to try it. Mass Effect, again, for the 8th time I tried to get into it, and I just couldn't. Armored Core, I actually managed to get into it a little bit. But again, excuse me, other stuff just came up. Killing Floor 2, I want to try again. 50 Cent Blood in the Sand, I finished, which, because I'd always heard about it, because it was always out of print, you couldn't get it, and it was very underrated, people said, and I agree. I think it's pretty good. Then we have Silent Hill Homecoming. I wanted to get this because it was one of the only games of the 360. It wasn't worth it. It's very janky. I couldn't get into it, but I just wanted to try it, and yeah. This game was kind of a disappointment, but I should have done my research more, to be honest. I thought this was going to be a fun game where you had to destroy as much as you can and then leave. But with this, most of the missions, it's a puzzle game. You need to figure out how to steal stuff or bring stuff down, and I just couldn't get into that. I couldn't vibe with that. It's still good. Like, the destruction physics are incredible, but I just couldn't get into it. Mortal Kombat 1, again, I started it and I had something else come up. It's really good. I just need to get back in and finish it. Evil West, this is a game I've tried to get into for over a year, and I ended up just trading it in because I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't. The gameplay felt really kind of sluggish and just not great. RoboCop, this game slaps. This game is great. Absolutely just had so much fun with this. I highly recommend this, and it's quite an easy completion. I bought the Master Collection because I wanted an easy way to play them where they were kind of, all updated and everything. And I tried the first Metal Gear Solid for a bit, and just it wasn't my thing. But Sons of Liberty I got into a little bit. I need to go back and finish it again. Surprise, surprise. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. I love the first Hot Wheels game, and this one's even better. Again, I need to go back and play it. I don't know why I saw Crash Team Racing. That's a bit weird. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I had Ubisoft Plus for like a month. Got all of these achievements in just like, how long did that take me? How long did it take me to get like that much out of it? 11 hours. And I was all in one day. I don't remember putting that much time into it, but it seems like it would be quite an easy completion if you're into it, but I couldn't get back into it. It's alright. I might have a look and see how much it is on Amazon, and I might pick it up again. But yeah. I thought it was decent for what it is. It's nothing amazing, but yeah. Paw Patrol Grand Prix, I thought it was an easy completion. It's not. That is, however, it's not good, but it's an easy completion. Rayland, easy complete. There's more levels. I need to make note of this. Right now. Re-download Rayland. Alright, cool. I'm going to go back and do that again. Again, easy completion. Went back to that for a bit of fun. Just got bored quite quickly. Tried to get into that. I just cannot get into like traditional motorsport games apart from one game, and that's Gran Turismo 7 I got into for a little bit. Just can't really do it. Just can't really. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, good game. Again, a lot of these horror games just seem to want to go for the asymmetrical thing, and that's fine, because this game is really good, but I just feel like we could do something new with it. From Space, it was free on Game Pass. It's alright. Separate Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, it was decent. Just quite janky, and I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. Generation Zero, this game has always like baffled me. I'm sure I've talked about some of these before, but because I know when I'm stopping, and that's when we get to Dead Space, but Generation Zero, this game's baffled me all the time because I hear people talk about it and they really like it, but there's like it's just a dead. It reminds me a lot of Fallout 76 when it first launched. It's just very dead. Yeah, not much more to say on that. Hunt Showdown, I played a lot of this. I've probably talked about this before. Trackmania was free. Gotham Knights, I bought again for like a $5 physically. Can't get into it. It's not good. Trials of the Blood Dragon. That's why I got Ubisoft Plus for Crew Motorfest, and I didn't really like it. Minecraft, blah blah. The Crew, I went back to just to try it again because the servers are shutting down. That game is janky, but I have a lot of good memories with it. But the game's dead now, sadly. Crew 2, I tried again. Nah, just doesn't do it for me. Payday 2 is great. How much time have I put into this? I'm very proud about how much achievements I have out of this. Yeah, because I went back to it in 2022, so probably you guys have heard me talk about this before, but yeah, I played a lot of Payday 2. Worms, WMD, can't remember. Wheel of Fortune, can't remember. Need for Speed. I still haven't finished this yet. I think I've put a decent amount of time into this, and yeah, I've still not finished it. Yeah, 20 hours, still not finished it yet. I don't know if I'll go back to that at this point, but yeah. Starfield, massive disappointment. All the achievements are easy apart from one where it's like reach level, is it 100? Yeah, that was such a grind. But I enjoyed it for what it was, but it was a big disappointment personally, and you'll hear people talk about it all the time that it's just a big disappointment. I do have the Ultimate Edition because what I did was I paid like 30 quid for the Ultimate Edition and then upgrade, and then I just have it on Game Pass now, so when the DLC does come out I will play it. But Need for Speed Payback, Remnant 2, I cannot get into this. It's really good, but I don't find it fun. I feel like I would if I had friends, but our friends that played it. Crime Boss was like free play days, not good. Inertial Drift was like free, Airborne Kingdom was very fun. I played this whilst watching all the Saw films with commentary. That game is a lot of fun. Janky but fun. 7 Days to Die I tried to play again. Oh, that's the PC version. Oh, that would show up in here, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's alright. 7 Days to Die I played a lot. That game hasn't been updated on Xbox in like years. Quake 2 was Game Pass. Pac-Man World Repack I got discounted, and it's quite fun. Again, I need to go back to it. Maquette was an easy completion, but I actually quite enjoyed the story of it. Game Pass, game preview, just couldn't get into these. Tomb Raider I started, but then something came up and then I just didn't finish it, although I recently finished it on my Steam Deck, and I want to go back and finish it again on Xbox One because I finished... What was it? I finished it on 360 when it came out, and I need to go back and play it again on there. I also finished it on PS4. Tomb Raider Legend I tried to get into. Again, it's just a bit janky. Wall-E I tried to play again. Couldn't get into it. Spider-Man 3 I finally finished on 360. It was okay. Scream Ride I got cheap and always wanted to play it. It's alright. Arcade Paradise I tried to get into, but it's just way too tedious. Aliens Dark Descent I tried to get into, but I just don't think I'm into the XCOM type games. Diablo 4 I really enjoyed. It's hard, but I need to go back to it at some point. I know a lot of people don't like it, but, Fist, Fortune, Shadow Torch, started it, but then again, Diablo 4 came up and other stuff came up. Superland, 6 inches under. Try to get into this. I like the first one a lot, finished it, but it does take a lot out of you to finish it. Then we have Company of Heroes 3. I've always been interested in this kind of game. I do like RTSs, but I say RTSs like Halo Wars, newbie RTSs, but yeah, just couldn't get into this one and traded it in. Hitman HD Pack, don't remember why I played that again. Black Ops 3, I love that game. It's fantastic. Hitman 3, pretty good. I need to get back into this again. It's just... I find them fun, but I can only play them for like a short burst and that's it. Watch Dogs Legion, I've tried to get into this game like 4 or 5 times. It's just bad. It's just boring. It's boring. It's not fun. Watch Dogs 2 is great. This is just not good. I regret buying that. Jedi Survivor, I really enjoyed this, although last achievement bugged and it took me ages to get it. But I did enjoy it for what it was. I just wish it didn't bug I just wish it didn't launch in such a buggy state. It does feel like the middle part of a trilogy though. And I don't think it's as good as the first one personally, but that's just me. The gameplay's better, but overall I had a better experience with the first one. Hitman HD, tried to finish this and just kind of got bored. World War 2, I just wanted to play it again. Black Ops 4, I think I just want to try the zombies again because I really like the zombies in that one. I put a lot of time into Black Ops 4. Maybe it was me coping because I bought like the limited edition of it, like the collection edition, but yeah, I put almost 14 days into it, and that might have been cope, but I don't know. Because I do actually quite like the zombies in that. Lego 2K Drive, as soon as this was announced, I was so excited for it, and it's great. If you've ever played a game called Joyride Turbo, it was an arcade game on the 360. That's what it reminded me of, and I got it and I played it, and I really, really enjoyed it. The only issue with this game is the last 4 achievements. That one probably could have gotten easily, but these ones, no. I'm not up for like sticking a rubber band around my controller and just leaving it for a while. This is not fun. And the gold medal thing is way too hard, so I just left it, but I enjoyed it for what it was at the time. Wolfenstein 2, I want to play through it again because I hadn't actually played through it on Xbox, only play it on PlayStation. Autonauts was on, I believe I talked about this in my last video. I tried to get back into it again, just couldn't. Call of Duty 3 and 2 were on sale, so I played through them for the channel, as you now know. And I enjoyed them. Yeah, they're decent. Vanguard, that was for my... okay. I've played through all the Call of Duties. You've got, I think by now, they're either done or it's just Vanguard left to go by the time you see this video. But yeah, that's why I've been playing all these Call of Duties. Polychromatic, I needed that to fix my gamer score. Again, for all the Call of Duties, and I finished on Veteran. By the time this is out, yes, this series will be out. Yep. That was a okay game. Just the audio bugged in that series, and I was very annoyed by that, but I still wanted to upload it. Modern Warfare Remastered, again, as you know, playthrough. Redfall, I tried it out, it's bad. It's just bad. Another multiplayer game I couldn't get into, as you know, did a series for the channel. Um, it was fun and it was on sale. I played a lot of it on Switch. Forza Horizon 2 is my favourite Forza. I went back, just played it for a bit. It was fun. Forza Horizon 5, the DLC came out for it. Hot Wheels, played that, really liked it. Tried to go back into that, couldn't. Need to go back and play that again because I played it on 360 and loved it. What to see what this was like again. This game is bugged for me on Xbox. It just crashes at the main menu all the time. And it's been like that for years, and Ubisoft still haven't fixed it. Tried to play that again. It's not good. Tried to play that again to play Blizzard Mountain, but I don't think you can actually buy the DLC for this anymore, I don't think, which kind of sucks ass. But yeah. L.A. Noire, I bought that again because I wanted to play it again, and it was out of print, I believe. So I need to go back and play that again. I might do it for the channel at some point, although I will have to blur stuff. Castle Crashers, can't remember where I played that. Resident Evil 4, I pre-ordered it, got it, because I really liked 2 and 3. Well, I really liked 2, 3 was okay. 4 was good, very good. Again, nothing comes close to 2 for me just yet, sadly, but I still think it's really, really good. But I think there's also this thing of setting too high a standard. But yeah. Crash Bandicoot, I tried to get into it again, couldn't. XCOM 2, tried to get into it again, couldn't. Watch Dogs 2, I believe I just wanted to play that again. Vampire, tried to get into it, couldn't. Need to do Hot Pursuit, tried to go back to it, couldn't. Black Flag. Some of these here I don't remember, which is weird. Darksiders 3, I started it, but then I realized I should probably do the trilogy, so then I, started 1 and then didn't finish it. I got most of the way through 1, but got stuck. AOT 2, I played a lot of this on Switch. Got it cheap on Xbox, still haven't played it. Steep, I went back from the nostalgia because I found that game quite peaceful and relaxing. Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, tried to get into it, couldn't. UFC, I've always wanted to like these games, but they're just a bit too involved for me. I think I wanted more of a button mashing game and I didn't get it. Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think I installed it so it was ready. Immortals I've had for years and I still haven't finished it. I really liked what I played the last thing, and I have the season pass, but I just haven't finished it. Watch Dogs 2, I want to play it again. I still really like that game. This is a very underrated game. I think Zombie Armor 4 Dead War is great. Just a lot of fun. Much better than Trilogy, because this one takes itself, like, it just doesn't care. It's a very silly game. Evil Within I tried to get into again, and I honestly couldn't. I just couldn't. Amnesia Rebirth, Iron Harvest I need to go back and try again, because I really enjoy the aesthetic of that game and it's quite fun. I've done the first campaign, but that's it. Forza 5 I just want to go back and have a look. Gears 5 I want to play, but I just keep finding other things to do. Anthem I bought for like a $5, tried it, it's alright. Battlefield 5 I enjoyed playing that. I enjoyed the multiplayer of that, it's quite fun. That was for the achievements. At the time there's some in here that I think it might have actually been updated, so I'm gonna take note at some point. But we're getting into the era of easy achievement stuff now. Yes, we have Many Faces, which is an easy completion. Infant Mini Golf I was curious about. It's not very good. Blow and Fly was a bit of an annoying completion, but Hat Up I just couldn't get through that for the completion. Mars Horizon, I tried it, couldn't get into it. Prey is pretty good. Spec Ops: The Line, I played that on PC for the channel and just didn't finish it on 360 on backwards compatibility. Pillars of Eternity was on Game Pass, tried it, couldn't get into it. Slither Spire I really like, but couldn't get into it. Fight Night Champion was pretty good. I just went back to have a look, and I think that was when Creed was out, so I was kind of into that. Bioshock I wanted to go back for the achievements, but then the frame rate kind of killed it for me. Lego Movie I got it in a bundle, got bored. D-Blob, cheap, easy, just didn't get into it. Butterfly 2, Bolotron, all of these were for easy gamer score. Pizza Race Simulator, tried to get into, couldn't. Bought that cheap, couldn't play it. I'm pretty sure, I couldn't get into it, still can't, but I might try again one day. Totally Reliable Delivery Service, this game was a hell of a lot of fun. TMNT, Shredder's Revenge. Don't actually remember playing half of these, so I'm going to disappear some of these from the library. Pumpkin Jack is a great game. I just need to get back into it and finish it. Danger Zone's fun, if not a bit shallow. Contrast, I need to get back into it and play that again as well. Cuphead I'll never finish because I just don't have the patience for it anymore. Dangerous Driving, again, fun, if not shallow. Battleship was, just fun for over lockdown. Dangerous Golf is fun. I need to actually go back and play that more because that's quite fun. Balloons TD5, really fun game. It's balloons. Beasts of Marvey Island, I don't know why that's there. Another Site, don't know why that's there. Astroneer is a very fun game, but I lost all my shit, so I kind of just gave up on it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I need to get back into that and play it again, because I played and finished Origins. I need to go back and do that with Odyssey. Horizon 2 off the record, bought it in a bundle, still haven't played it. Prototype, bought it, so I haven't played it properly yet, although I did finish it on 360. Dicey Dungeons, easy achievements. Ion Fury, I really enjoyed the boomer shooter genre, so I need to go back and finish that at some point. Smart Moves, I gave up on that, because what was the last achievement I needed for that? Yeah, there was 2 more zones I had to complete, and I just couldn't be arsed, because there was just so much effort. I say effort, it was probably quite easy, but easy achievements, easy achievements, easy achievements, easy achievements. Midnight Suns I didn't finish, but I really want to go back and finish, because I really enjoyed it, but it does take a while to get through. House Flipper, really, really fun game, just didn't finish. I did finish it, but then there was loads of DLC that came out. Easy achievements. Cyberpunk, I put in to play again. I find that hard to get back into a game when you finish the save and it's just side stuff to do. I find it hard to get back into a game that way. Gas Station, I thought was easy achievements, but the last achievement, what was the last achievement? It was probably some grindy bullshit. Yeah. It's all this stuff that I'm just not really up for doing, if I'm honest. But it was fun for what it was. Riftbreaker, quite a fun top-down RTS resource management kind of thing. Surge 2, trying to get into it again. Just don't think I have the patience for Souls-like games anymore. Unless they're actual Souls games, because I'm so excited for Shadow of the Erdtree. Deep Rock, I've talked about that before. Atomic Heart was a disappointment, but I did enjoy it. I have it on Steam Deck now, and I'm enjoying it a lot more this time around, but the dialogue is still utterly just atrocious. It's funny at times how bad it is, but Dante's Inferno, tried to get into it again, couldn't. Far Cry 2, I've been trying to get into this game for like over 10 years, and I just can't. I just don't find it fun. Far Cry Classic, again, I bought it cheap, didn't get into it. Hogwarts Legacy, this was a great game. This was surprising how good this was. Got the achievements out of it. It is fantastic. It's very good, and I'm very excited for the second one. Dead Space 3, played that for the channel. Hot Wheels Unleashed, finally got all the achievements out of that, and it's a good game. It's a very good game. It started off rough, but now they've kind of hit their stride, and they've got the second one out, and it's much better than the first. So, Darksiders Genesis, I started this, but then I realised again I want to go back and play the others. Whereas Orochi, it was like an old Games with Gold that I downloaded to try again. Left 4 Dead, I just wanted to play through these, and I'm pretty sure I played through these for the channel. Although I'm pretty sure I played through Left 4 Dead on PC for the channel. Anyway, Battlefield 1, just really enjoy this game. Midnight Club LA, this is a game that I've started like 8 times, gotten like 50 to 80% through it, and then just stopped. And again, I did that again. And finally, we're at Dead Space, as you know. Dead Space, great. But yeah, I believe that's where we got to. So yeah, that's my updated gamer score for the year of 2024. Yeah, I don't really know much else to say. Like, it's just, I just thought I'd show it off again, because this is like one of my passions, is just the gamer score grind. So yeah. I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this, mind if you like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. I'll catch you in the next one.